Oh, this is a good episode. Oh, this is so good.
Leave it all, baby.
Hello and welcome back to Second Take Movies, a podcast where we give movies a second look, second chance, a second take, if you will. I'm your host, Preston Jenkinson, and joining me, and we were chuckling way too much before the start of this, is Jake Twido.
Yo, boy.
I won't repeat what he said before we recorded, but, you know.
Yeah, we're talking about balls. That's all.
Yeah, we watched these Expendables this week.
Wait, did you watch all three?
No.
Boy, I just felt terrible. I was like, I watched one.
No, I just watched the first one.
Yeah. Okay, I got to ask you straight up front. Who are these movies for?
These are for people that grew up with 80s action movies, I think.
I thought so. But there's not enough cheeky. I don't know. This didn't feel like a good 80s action movie. This felt like I'm a American man that's got a Harley and I'm going to watch a movie. Yeah. I don't know. That was my note.
Yeah, it's like,
is this an 80s action movie?
It definitely is. Like, they're all middle-aged guys who get called up for this CIA operation, which that would never happen.
Yeah, let's be straight up. Jason Statham, yeah, get it. Jet Li, get it. Actually, Terry Crews, get it.
Depending on how the rest of these go, Jason Statham is leading in Expendables 4 later this year. So,
dude, what a cool guy. That's what this movie was for me.
I like him.
Was Sylvester Stallone, what a pleb.
Yeah.
Not that I don't enjoy watching him, mind you. But like Jason Statham,
dude,
I did not know he was in this and held his. You know what? Give me some positive and negatives before we go. Sorry.
Well, before that, we have to do the plot, the summary.
Oh, hold on! I got a plot for you.
Go for it.
You give yours, and I'll give you mine.
Okay. A CIA operative hires a team of mercenaries to eliminate a Latin dictator and a renegade CIA agent.
Okay, mine. Sylvester Stallone wrote the summary, and he goes,
Adrian, I did it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. This is a bat crap movie.
It is.
It is.
It's kind of fun though. I mean,
it's fun.
I mean, I think that was the entire point, was let's just have fun with this. Owen Gleiberman from Entertainment Weekly with the positive review.
He gives good stuff.
The way
We've been doing this enough, by the way, Preston. This is the fourth time this guy's done one.
Oh, really?
Ever? Yeah.
I never remembered
the name.
I never remember the names.
Terrible name.
Yeah,
he's a loser with his name, but he's a winner. Reviews.
The way that Stallone directs, though, every machete thrust and relentless round of bullet spray is staged with a certain undeniable conviction. Whatever that means.
100% a Stallone movie.
Yeah. Andrew Lane from The New Yorker says The Expendables is a savage yet inert and breathtakingly sleazy in its lack of imagination.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Don't disagree.
Because there is no imagination at all in this. It's the simplest story.
I feel bad, like Clint Eastwood. He can direct the hell out of a movie.
Oh yeah,
he was a great actor.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone was just an actor. Can't really direct or write.
The thing with Stallone is, if it's not Rocky, he can't turn it on for some reason. Because he directed the Rocky Balboa movie, and that was great. And
That's wild.
When he's playing Rocky, he's awesome. He was nominated for playing Rocky one time, I think for the first Creed movie.
And deserved it.
Yeah.
Flat out. I mean, like, this movie? No.
No, I don't know what happened with this movie.
There's so many bad parts that I'm going to forget.
The comparison that I can give it is the same thing that Adam Sandler does nowadays, is when he gives his he writes a script and then gets all his friends together to make a movie and hang out somewhere.
Have you watched Unrighteous Gemstones?
I have not, no.
We really need to do that movie.
You mean Uncut Gems?
Uncut Gems. Sorry, Unrighteous Gemstones. That's Danny McBride.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Uncut Gems. Yeah, that will... I think Adam Sandler is one of the best actors in the world.
Oh, he is a great dramatic actor. I don't know why he doesn't do it more.
That movie will make you poop your pants. I will do it soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one...
But we'll do Billy Madison first.
Yeah. I would love to, dude.
Okay, yeah, all right. You know, we're going to do a whole Adam Sandler arc after this.
Oh, my God, I would love that.
Mr. Deeds, Adam Sandler, Adam Sandler. I can't
Billy Madison, you've got...
Billy Madison.
Oh, Happy Gilmore.
Sweet.
We'll even do
the April.
The stupid Netflix movies.
Oh no! It's just, I've watched them. Let's just not.
What was that? The six something.
Hubie Halloween.
Hubie Halloween. Yeah, that was. I didn't even watch that.
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
It was awful. It was awful. Preston, it was the worst thing I've watched. But I sat there going, yeah, okay,
all right. Yeah. That was how I felt with that Western he did.
Oh,
The Ridiculous Six. I was like, oh,
yeah,
this is stupid.
Ugh.
But
this sucker starts off though.
Yeah.
We got some boys based out of New Orleans doing some red, and
Yep.
I'm going to tell you right now, this movie starts off and I'm like, what the hell are we watching? This is rad. But you get the worst visual effects I've ever seen in my life right away. Dolph Lundgren, what his name is, Gunner?
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of gun he shoots him with. There's a hostage situation.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You got to set the scene. There's a hostage situation. The Expendables surround them at the top of this structure, whatever it is, and Dolph Lundgren, and I'll let you take it from there. It's stupid.
Dolph Lundgren unloads it's not, I can't, it's not a shotgun. It's like a rocket launcher with a brick in it. Into some dude's dick.
It's a little grenade launcher is what it is.
This threw me off so bad.
Uh-huh.
Gore doesn't bother me. That bothered me. And it was because it bothered me for how bad the edit was.
A lot of it felt out of place, like the gore in this movie.
I don't know the name of it. I looked it up yesterday and I can't remember. There's a out of the box graphic plugin for visual effects.
Uh-huh.
Or After Effect.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they bought this for $50 and threw blood splatters and everything. From this point on out, you see blood constantly. You don't need to see this.
No.
This is what bothered me the most. Doesn't give you anything. There's these weird blood splatters. The explosions are just awful.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so bad. But I don't care because you see Jet Li be a rad boy, and Jet Li is the best.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Criminally underused in this movie.
This is kind of fun. There are a lot of things in this movie where I'm like, what the hell did y'all do? There's 2 more for us to watch. I expect them to make Jet Li better. And I'm going to be really upset if they don't, because what an actor, what an action actor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same thing with Statham. Statham's underused.
Statham knows what he's doing.
Yeah. He's all aboard, man.
Yeah.
He is all aboard.
And the easiest way to do a Statham impression, since we're talking about him, he says one sentence really fast, like almost 2 syllables. But if you get this down with like a gruff voice, you can do Statham. Oh shit! I've already forgot it. That's legitimately
It's impossible. Can't do it. I'm going to go to the. I'm the transporter. Jeez.
I think it's.
I'm transporting your cars.
I think it's what do you mean is what somebody said. I watched a video about this other. Is what do you mean?
Oh,
and it's like,
I've seen this video.
It's like, and all you have to do is what do you mean? What do you mean?
Why, Preston? Why isn't he bigger? I don't.
He's short, dude. He's like a little short king.
Oh, not even like height. I'm saying like, I feel like you should be a bigger actor.
I think he's at that level. I think because you mean Jason Statham, he's going to draw a crowd. If he just wouldn't do a Fast and Furious movie with everybody else and probably focus on like solo things,
This is going to be so insensitive, and I'm sorry, but Cauliflower Ear Boy.
I meant to look it up.
Randy Couture.
I knew it was one of them. It's one of those early UFC guys.
Wait, he's a wrestler, right? Like, there's nothing.
UFC.
I didn't mind him. He was in Cradle. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm looking at it all. This all makes sense. Cradle to the Grave.
Yep.
Today You Die. He was in King of Queens, the TV show.
Okay.
He's also in Invincible, the football movie. And he was in Scorpion King 2.
Oh, yeah. He played one of the Scorpion King sequels.
But his voice was in Red Alert 3. Command and Conquer. Great video game. Then Expendable. Okay. But he was great.
He knows his limits.
Well, it's kind of weird, man. Like, you've got this movie that's like...
And Terry Crews also.
Oh.
You've got the comedic talent of Terry Crews, and you don't use him.
I've got IMDb pulled up. Sylvester Stallone, garbage in this movie.
Yeah.
Dolph Lundgren, awful. And I love Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
Steve Austin,
which was like,
whatever.
That was out of left field. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, and I enjoyed it, but he sucks.
I think it felt like after a while, it just felt like, oh, these guys showed up. Here's who's in this movie.
Dude, we watched Scorpion King, and I felt like this was a WWE film.
This one, yeah. This feels more like a WWE film than the Scorpion King did.
And looks like it.
Yeah.
Which is great. Some of it's great.
Yeah.
Like, it's great.
But then they go into like this point of view of like night vision. You can't tell who's who, what's going on, who's getting shot.
Oh, man. My notes are like, well, this movie's effed. I gave up right there.
It's like there's no way they didn't hit any hostages.
It's kind of weird because there's a whole thing of like guns versus knives.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to be racist. Jet Li should be the knife guy.
He should, yes.
I don't know if that's racist or not.
It's not. It would make more sense if he was the knife guy.
Jason Statham is the knife guy.
I don't see knife when I think Jason Statham.
You know what I see? I see a bald head and oil all on him with bicycle pedals on his feet. He's kicking people with them.
What you mean?
That's the... Oh, jeez. The driver? No.
Transporter?
It's his transporter. I suck. Yeah. Transporter 1. But you get through that whole thing. Then you get exposition. This movie's like, we're going to push something. Stallone and Statham do the story. It's a waste. Stallone's he has a buddy who is the shirtless wonder of the world.
Oh, God.
Mickey Rourke. And I'm all for it, man. Let me tell you. I got a full chub looking at that.
That was just like the dumbest.
Oh my god! It's
boomer
it's
scene.
Iron Man 2 to the core.
It's like the most boomer scene I've ever seen in a movie.
What is Mickey Rourke famous for in movies? Like, why do people let him do this bullcrap?
Because this was in 2008, and he had just come off The Wrestler. So, like, he was kind of on a comeback that didn't last very long.
Yeah, and Sin City.
And he did Sin City after this too, which he was really good in that.
I take it back. Like, The Wrestler, that's probably one of the best movies I've ever watched.
I've never seen it.
Preston,
I know it was like nominated during that time. So
yeah, I can't remember who did it. It's a stereotypical movie now. Oh, it's Darren Aronofsky. It's a painful movie. It's good. It is so good, but it is so painful.
He just did Brendan Fraser just won Oscar.
Same exact story though. I haven't watched The Whale.
Dude, people call movies like this like dumb, stupid, simple stories. Dude, to win an Oscar, you don't have to have a simple story.
Well, he also
did
a
complicated
Noah.
Story.
He did Noah. I didn't know he did Noah. Worst movie in the world. That can suck my balls.
I hated that movie with my core. Like, it's already written down for you. Just do that.
I'm gonna ignore my Christianity.
Yeah.
Shit movie.
Yeah. Stupid.
Also, what a combo of I'm gonna ignore my Christianity. Shit.
Also, Russell Crowe as Noah.
Garbage.
Ugh.
Russell Crowe sucks. I'm just gonna tell you. Gladiator ruled everything else. Oh no. Well, there's other stuff.
Yeah.
Nice guys, especially.
Emma Watson's brother in that movie comes on to her. It's weird.
He jizzed on her?
No, he tries to.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Leave this in. I'm just so sorry.
I will. That's hilarious. That's funny to me.
Here's where this movie really starts to really screw up.
Yeah.
It's hardcore 80s action. It's rad. Then Jason Statham goes to visit this girl.
I'm getting a text. That was my favorite part.
I don't.
Just I'm getting a text.
I'm gonna give you a preview. What I think the next two movies are.
Okay.
The 90 people that have personalities in this movie, they all get their own moment. Jason Statham's in this one was, I love banging chicks.
Yeah.
When you slap my girl, I slap you.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. So Mickey Rourke's finishing Stallone's tattoo for some reason.
Mickey. I want to know if Sylvester Stallone has the Expendables really tattooed on his back.
I bet you he does.
I bet he does because he's a loser. He is a loser.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone is a 4-foot idiot. And so is his brother Frank.
He's got a brother?
Oh, dude, I gotta send you some stuff. There's some good podcast material
of
people imitating Frank Stallone. I'm sorry. That's all I thought about this whole movie is how garbage Sylvester Stallone is. And I like him. I love 80s action.
Me too. When that first Rambo though was like a serious PTSD Vietnam movie, kinda, and the rest of them are just like him slaughtering people.
Just a lot of grunts.
So
I respect women. I'm gonna kill you now. Sorry.
After Mickey Rourke sends the stripper upstairs to get a vodka martini or some bullshit.
That was the most I watch it. I've never watched this before till this.
Me either.
And man, if I'm on the manhood spectrum, I'm probably more on the gay side. I don't like sports necessarily. I'm not very aggressive. Sorry, that's offensive to say the gay side. But I'm not this kind of guy. And he's like, girl, go up the stairs. Go get me 8 olive martini. I'm gonna slap your butt. My notes are like, these are 60-year-old men that still want to get it.
Yeah.
And they're gonna rape these girls.
Yeah. And then I'll be honest with you. I started looking at my phone at this point.
This wasn't good. No, I had
then-
a hard time. This movie was so short.
The next time I look up, they're in a church with Bruce Willis.
103 minutes, Preston.
Yeah. Did not mean to have 3 movies in a row that had Bruce Willis in it.
Excuse
so,
his name is Mr. Church.
Mr. Church.
And let me go and tell you right now, when this movie came out, the whole thing was Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Sylvester Stallone. Arnold Schwarzenegger's in this for 5 minutes, and they talk about him running for office.
I think he's in the other 2. So, who knows?
Probably because he understood he can't be president.
Yeah.
It's not an American.
Because you were born in Austria.
We haven't talked about Jason Statham's name's Christmas.
Yeah. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Dumb.
And Mickey Rourke is apparently their handler, and he's got a new job.
Yeah.
But you go to this whole, like, he's got a prostitute he's going to go do it with or whatever.
She's obviously
whatever old dudes do. I don't know.
A prostitute. Or a stripper. One of the two. I don't know. So they go and they're talking to Mr. Church, and in walks Mr. Schwarzenegger with a big old cigar. And he's not the one that's given him the job, is he?
No, Bruce Willis is.
Bruce Willis. Okay.
Schwarzenegger is a competitor.
Gotcha.
And I'm not going to lie, I got pumped. I love Schwarzenegger more than Stallone. Sorry.
That should have been the movie. Like the two competing mercenaries.
Schwarzenegger flat out is like 80s action garbage. Last Action Hero, watched it last year for the first time. Changed my life. Not changed my life. That's ridiculous. That is
Arnold wins for me just because of Terminator.
He's good. He's good in those.
Terminator 1 and 2. So they don't initially accept the job, I don't think.
No, they walk away. They've got some time to accept.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger's like, my friend Sylvester Stallone.
You're the only person that can't do a Schwarzenegger
This is George
impression.
Harrison I just did, by the way. My friend Sylvester Stallone.
My friend.
Oh, sure.
That's Andre the Giant.
You want the burger peanut? God, dude. Preston, I'm going to tell you straight up. Andre the Giant is a beautiful human being.
Yep. That's a great documentary.
It is
sad.
I feel tears there now of just mentioning.
It's so basically the job. We'll skip over the Statham stuff because that's just it contributes nothing to the story.
Nah, his girl's got a boy, and
he had a girl. He ain't seen her in a month. She shacked up with a new guy, and the new guy is obviously pushy, which eventually leads to Jason Statham finding a bruise on her face, and then he beats up the guy at a basketball court and stabs a basketball in his chest.
FY, part of Jason Statham's signing onto this was that scene.
Of course it was.
Apparently, Statham's like,
protect my woman.
Okay. Yep. Just, I'm a Statham fan. I'm cool. But yeah.
He's married to Rosie Huntington Whiteley. So, what do I know?
Rosie O'Donnell.
No. You remember the blonde girl from the third Transformers movie?
Yeah. That's right.
Her. He's married to her. They got a baby. So they go to this it's your typical Spanish-speaking island country with a dictator who's
I gotta ask,
running a drug.
Have you ever played Far Cry?
That's exactly what I was thinking when I saw this. I was like, this is Far Cry.
This is a Far Cry game. Like, you've got a dictator, but there's another person behind him.
Yeah.
This is Far Cry all the way, which David the general, David Zayas. I think that's the actor's name.
Yeah.
Played the general. He's in Dexter. He's in a lot of other stuff. What a good actor.
A couple of episodes of Gotham, he played Maroni.
Yeah. Yeah. He's money.
Yeah. Who is...
How do you feel about... Oh, go ahead.
He is backed by like a rogue CIA agent played by Julia Roberts' brother. And Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Wait. Is that a joke?
No, that's real. The guy that plays the rogue CIA agent?
Eric Roberts is Julia Roberts' brother?
Yep. That's exactly the look I had, too.
I don't feel good anymore.
Like,
you're not shitting me. You're serious, right?
I'm serious as a heart attack. Like, that's Julia Roberts' brother.
Preston, I love you, but I'm going to just click a button.
Okay. We're verifying.
Well, this has been a good podcast. I gotta go. I don't. I don't.
It'll settle. It'll set in after a while. You know.
Is he good? Is he a good actor?
He's a working actor. That's all I can tell you. He's still getting jobs. So, you know. He also played Maroni in The Dark Knight. He gets shot by Aaron Eckhart in his car.
Was he a WWE guy?
I don't think so. I think he's just I mean, I would call him successful. I mean, he's been a working actor.
Yeah.
But his sister is way more successful.
I feel pain.
Yeah.
I don't.
It doesn't compute. I know. It's weird.
All right.
But
yeah, I'm gonna work past that for now. He fit into this movie too well.
He was really good.
Because I thought he was from the WWE.
Nope. He plays a crazy, unhinged former government agent pretty well.
CIA boy, man.
Yeah. And for some reason... Go for it.
I thought they fly there.
Yeah.
And the whole discovery scene. Dude, I was into it. At this point in the movie. So before I was like, this movie sucks.
And then it was like, oh, yes, this is where the movie kicks off.
And then Jason Statham and Sylvester Stallone being friends. They should have made that the movie.
It should have been them two against Schwarzenegger for like competing to get this job.
Yeah. I didn't like this movie, by the way.
I didn't
tell you right now.
I've heard that the last two might be better. I don't know. Can't confirm.
The Statham Stallone dynamic is so good. They find a contact who, of course, it's a very attractive Spaniard.
Beautiful Hispanic woman.
She's Mexican. You know what? I'm going to go and tell you, and I should just leave this in. It is such a hard... I feel so bad calling people Mexican. Because I feel like there's such a slander for it. She's Mexican. Like,
Hispanic.
she's from Mexico.
If the actress is from Mexico, she's Mexican. But if you don't know, Hispanic.
Yeah. She is Mexican.
Okay. This actress is Mexican. I'm not sure the guy who plays her dad is Hispanic, but we'll move past it.
No, David Zayas is from Puerto Rico.
Okay, well, that counts. There we go. Never mind.
Yeah. No, hold on. Yeah, he's Puerto Rican.
No,
he's Puerto Rican.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
he's a great actor, by the way. I love. There is so many weird. I hate this movie. I don't like it. There are so many performances that are awesome.
There's good
And
moments. It's not a good movie, but there's good moments. Some of them.
Say that 5 more times, by the way, because I think I need you to just confirm. But they go there being under the watchful eyes of bird watchers.
Bird watchers.
That the whole like they're checking into customs scene. Stupid.
I don't even remember it.
It's so stupid. They put so much tension on them trying to figure out who they are. Only for them, when they get discovered and all the stuff goes to hell because they're trying to capture the general's daughter and they're trying to protect her, they just kill everyone. Preston, the escape scene, they turn back. Statham goes and sits in a spot on a plane that I don't think is real.
Yeah.
They drop fuel on them, hose them up. The one thing we haven't talked is Dolph Lundgren's character, who he is the most shite actor in this movie.
Yeah.
Like,
also, they kind of set up that turn at the beginning where like Stallone tells him to do something and he doesn't do it, and then he gets Jet Li to go up there and put a knife to his throat.
It's the most garbage setup.
I was like, well, obviously this guy's turning on. This guy's going to turn on him. Like, obviously this guy.
Even more bull crap.
Yeah.
You know, well, they didn't kill him actually because he's all about my brothers. Brothers. These are all white. They're brothers. They're not brothers. Terry Crews is the only brother, and he's rad.
Yeah. Which we get Wesley Snipes at some point in these movies. So look forward to that.
Oh, I said that last week too, and I forgot. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I think it's the next movie. I'm not sure.
So they escape this crap hole. They tell Mr. Church they're not going to do this or something. Yeah. I don't know, but then they just go because Mickey Rourke gives the most bull crap story. There's this girl on a bridge. I don't know what he's talking about, Preston. I don't remember laughing. Like,
I don't remember the speech, so you know it
is. He goes, Mickey Rourke is painting a picture on a guitar that costs 50 effing bucks. For the girl that just left him. Someone comes back, shows up in the background. He's like, "Oh, you're here?
Oh, yeah.
There's a girl. She didn't want to leave." And I'm like, "Yeah, because you're a rapist, buddy. She doesn't want to get raped by you." Mickey Rourke tells him this story. That's like, I was doing a job. I was driving a car. Went across a bridge. There was a girl on the bridge. She looked, she was going to jump. And then she jumped. And she died. And I felt bad. And I still do. That's why I tattoo myself with buttholes. What's the wildest setup? Like, what are they talking about? And like, flat out, my notes are like, what the hell is this movie? And from here on out, it goes so fast, and it's a what the hell.
Yeah.
He leaves there. He's like, him and his buds.
Jet Li's
Asian. He's got computers. He's smart.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. I'm sorry.
Oh, this is a good episode. Oh, this is so good.
Leave it all, baby.
Oh.
So they're not gonna do it, and then Sylvester Stallone's like, "Oh, there's the girl." Yeah, I can't do his voice right now. I can do a good Stallone normally. I can't quit laughing.
There's like this whole thing between him and Statham. He's like, girl.
Shoot!
I don't want to.
Statham between now and then, the most unneeded scene in the world. Goes to visit his ex-girlfriend and just got a bruise on her face, which, hey,
we talked about it.
That's awful. Let me not laugh at that.
That's terrible. But his reaction to it is silly.
Get on my bike. That whole basketball scene.
It's like a huge revenge fantasy is all it is.
Oh, gives him fights all those guys. does the basketball through the knife and tells that girl, I guess you know what I do for a living now.
No, I don't. You just stabbed a basketball in the dude's chest.
You play basketball, Jason Statham? Even the NBA, you 5-foot mongoloid? Like, what? This is...
So they get the crew together and they go back. And you can...
Whoa. Dolph Lundgren tries to attack them.
That's right, yeah.
It's the dumbest sequence. Preston, I love action movies. I love 80s action movies. There is so many unsequenced things.
Yeah.
The car chase, nothing's combined. They've clearly shot 93 different locations.
And the
trees change. Everything.
Every fight scene has like 20 to 30 different cuts in it to where you can't tell where anyone is at and what is happening.
Called a Jet Li comment. Jet Li made a comment very quietly. I had to translate this from a foreign thing of the cuts are so ridiculous you can't find the action. Which for Jet Li, Jet Li's Jet Li. I don't know. Jet Li. I'll say it 5 more times.
Like the guy that played Sub-Zero in the new Mortal Kombat movie. They had to tell him to slow down on set because he was just so fast with his movement. They're like, dude, you gotta slow down.
you did the new Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah, with my neighbor Bobby. Yeah.
I thought did you do the old one too?
No, I hadn't done the old ones.
I'm gonna go and tell you. I think Asian martial artists, especially, understand like movies, like Jet Li, Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan's the greatest of all time. If anyone's ever, oof.
Like all those old Hong Kong movies he made, like
he beat the hell out of himself, man.
And good on Michelle Yeoh for winning an Oscar last week. She was part of that whole Hong Kong movie scene as well.
Yeah, I don't tear up, but I tear up thinking about like, man, that's so cool. But yeah, this movie.
Wait,
ridiculous.
I have a legitimate question.
Yeah,
does Dolph Lundgren die in that scene?
No.
Okay, so I got real confused when he was riding away at the end of the movie with them on a motorcycle.
They have the Expendables group has a rule: they don't kill each other. That's why they're the greatest assassination group in the world, because they don't fight each other. They have a rule. They can't. Which I'm just going to tell you right now, like that much estrogen, is that what men have?
Testosterone.
Yeah, that's what I said, Preston. Testosterone. It's hilarious. This is a movie riddled with like... If Vin Diesel was in this movie, he'd shit his pants.
Dude, he would take this so seriously. Like, think about how serious he takes Fast and Furious.
Vin Diesel. Like,
I
know, Preston, I know, man. And like 2 months, you're going to be like, we need to watch all the Fast and Furious. And I'm going to be like, you know what, Preston, I quit.
Honestly, that would be fun.
I will do it.
There's good ones in that. Like, there's legitimately good ones in that. That's all I'm saying.
The first one.
The fifth one.
Okay. Yeah, actually. With Jimmy Lynn.
6, I think is 6 is okay.
Jimmy Lynn, yeah.
9,
right.
9 is unwatchable, but I'm excited to see 10.
But okay, they go. Sorry, I'm switching. They go into this battle. Dolph Lundgren's going to turn on them. Car chase. I want to call out now. Sylvester Stallone's truck has like ungodly bulletproof windows.
Yeah.
Later in this movie, there's military trucks that have plastic wrap.
Yeah. But after that, it's your typical end of an action movie. They get the crew together, they go down to the island, they fucking kill everybody.
Yeah, there's nothing. But you know what? So ridiculous. He's got there's side characters in this movie. I'm sorry. Randy Couture,
Yeah.
who is the guy with the cauliflower ear, and
Terry Crews.
I'm sure it's expensive. Terry Crews. And you get the setup for what kind of people they are. And Terry Crews is like, I've got this big gun. I got this switchblade. I'm going to cut him. You don't even know his name is Caesar until this point. It's just such a weird job of like introducing these people.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like Terry Crews is a gem. I don't give a crap what he's in. He's the best.
He's awesome.
There are action scenes. I don't want to talk about them. They're just cool.
And
they're stupid. They are
dumb.
so stupid. And Preston, you mentioned right out the gate editing. The blood splatters, garbage. Sylvester Stallone's gun usage.
Terrible.
He does not move his gun. Everyone else does a good job. He's shooting pistols at one point, and it looks like a 45 ACP. 1911, not ACP. He's holding it still. He shoots off 13 rounds. I played it 4 times. Doesn't move his gun. It's just like...
That just tells you they were using muzzle flashes on set. And
they weren't good.
Didn't even have blanks.
Good.
Corridor Crew can make a good muzzle flash.
I didn't watch. I think they've reviewed some of this stuff. It is bad.
They
splatter.
They
awful.
redid the muzzle flashes in John Wick.
Well, they're wrong. John Wick.
I don't know, man. You need to go watch that video. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna go see that tomorrow. By the way, I think
tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go see 4.
I won't get to watch it till next week, so
I'm gonna aim for it, but I doubt it. But
it's like almost 3 hours, and everybody says it's great.
Preston, I'm to be honest. I love Keanu Reeves. I don't care what he does.
Yeah.
Relation to this movie, Dolph Lundgren. The last movie he did before this was Mnemonic Man.
Never
with
heard
Keanu Reeves, 1999. Never watched it. I haven't watched it. I know of it. Didn't watch it. So Dolph Lundgren coming to a movie. He's garbage in this movie.
Yeah.
I get it.
But
they haven't done it for a very long time.
You've obviously picked out the story. They save the country, they come back home, and then they ride off like the old busted old men they are on choppers.
Oh, but even better, Preston, they leave the girl.
That's right.
They leave her.
They didn't take the girl.
They don't smack that girl to the end. They just let her
that's
be.
because she's the daughter of the president of that country. But he's dead now.
Did they kill that idiot?
They did. He died.
But then the movie ends with
thank God
garbage, Christmas, and
the boys are back in town.
Tool is Mickey Rourke's name. Tool's tattoos.
Couldn't have told you.
Oh my God, dude, this movie sucked.
This is bad. I give it a 3 though.
It sucked. It wasn't even good. I appreciated this stuff. It wasn't good action. No. It was garbage.
I hope somebody else directs the other 2. Let's see.
Let's look right now. This was Sylvester Stallone directing.
Ironically, this movie was written by the guy that wrote Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I saw that the other night and went.
But there was if you Google him, there's a weird contract dispute between him and the studio for this movie.
Right. The big thing I saw was he wrote the new Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
And he wrote Ant-Man on a rewrite, Zombieland Double Tap. Then he lost his crap on Wonder Woman in 1984. Did Mortal Kombat.
That was Patty Jenkins that wrote that.
Yeah, Patty Jenkins is a stupid broad.
Okay, let's calm down.
That's for you. That's all.
Simon West directs the next one. So
this movie's a 4.2.
Yeah, I give it a 3.
It's not I think I argued with you. Didn't argue with you, but this is an 80s action movie.
Yeah.
There's no campiness.
No.
There's no fun. Like, I watch Escape from New York. Probably in my top 5.
Yeah. Just a dumb, silly movie.
This is a stupid 80s action movie that thinks it's smart.
The next movie is directed by Simon West, who has such directing credits
I know. We're
as
good.
Lara Croft Tomb Raider with the Angelina Jolie one,
But he did The Mechanic, right?
Con Air, Wild Card with Jason Statham. He was an actor in The Mechanic. So maybe this one, I like The Mechanic. That's a pretty good movie. And I didn't hate Con Air.
He produced Black Hawk Down though, right?
I think so, yeah. I just closed it, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, he executive produced Black Hawk Down.
Well, there you go.
Which he got a lot of credit for garbage he didn't do, and then got copy.
So now we move on to what are you watching? What are you doing?
We've been watching The Mentalist.
The Mentalist.
Simon Baker. It's not the best show, but it's so good.
It was on CBS in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
It's one of those
It's
procedural.
one of those 2000s early shows. Watched the Mandalorian today.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch Ted Lasso tonight with some friends, but
Did you watch Mandalorian last week?
I did.
How you feel?
I like that episode. It's a good episode.
The first 10 minutes?
No, all of it. The whole thing.
You like the doctor crap?
I did.
I did.
I think the Mandalorian is going to fix that transition between the Empire and the New Republic with how stupid the New Republic was.
Yep. Just stop.
Yeah.
Just wait to watch.
Okay.
Watch this week. This week, money. I didn't like last week. I don't care about that doctor.
Well, I think that's setting
the
up
story
that's setting up this whole cloning thing. There's some kind of cloning thing, which I'm sure is going to lead to Palpatine, and we're all going to be disappointed.
It's Yoda. Grogu's Yoda. That's the cloning thing.
I don't think
Baby Yoda? Baby Yoda was a plant. It is Baby Yoda. He's a clone.
Okay.
But I'll tell you this, man. This episode.
Okay. That's all you got to say. I sent you a trailer today for the Power Rangers reunion.
I haven't watched it yet because I don't want to.
I don't.
I don't, man.
But what got me was 30 years in the making. And I said, what?
Man,
I'll watch it when it comes out. I don't care.
I will. I'll have to.
It's, goofy and dumb. And I wonder if what's his name got to shoot as the Green Ranger for this movie.
He didn't. I think it's all CG.
Because there's a Green Ranger, and I'm just curious as to who it is.
I think is what I'm saying. I at one point in time, yeah.
Anyway, so
I'm gonna watch it when we get off this. I am going to, but dang, man.
Yeah,
we did Power Rangers.
Yeah, we did.
Nothing compares to the 90s. I don't know.
All right, well, that's it for this week. Next week is Expendables 2. Maybe it improves. We'll see.
Is Ke Huy Quan part of it? Because if not, I don't care.
A part of what?
Expendables 2?
I don't even think he would do an Expendables movie.
Hey, good night.
So if you have a suggestion for another movie we should do, you can send that to secondtakemoviespod@gmail.com. You can follow us on Instagram at Second Take Movies and do what you do with the social medias over there.
Hey, if you're still here, if your favorite color is red, you're an idiot. And tell me why. Because if your favorite color is red, you should really just, I don't know. I don't want to say kill yourself, but.
Okay, yeah, let's not. And so we'll see you next week with Expendables 2. Hopefully it's better.